Welcome to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, hundreds of people attend the Committee for Montgomery's annual legislative breakfast at the Bethesda North Marriott. Local Muslim residents meet with county officials about concerns of discrimination. And later, we'll take you to a tree lighting ceremony in Rockville. But we begin with the funeral of Montgomery County Police Officer Noah Leota, who died this month from injuries sustained on duty. Services were held this week at the Covenant Life Church in Gaithersburg, and last week there was a police procession in front of the 4th District Station in Wheaton. With lights flashing, a Montgomery County Police procession travels down Randolph Road in front of the Wheaton Police Station as hundreds of officers line the street to show their respect. These officers are mourning the loss of their colleague, Patrol Officer Noah Leota, who was just 24 years old when he was struck by a car and fatally injured while he was trying to keep the county's streets safe from drunk drivers.
The residents of this county lost a great cop. Exactly the kind of police officer that you want patrolling your streets.
Officer Leota attended Sherwood High School and Montgomery College. He interned with the police department before he was hired in 2013. He was assigned to the 4th District Station in Wheaton.
He showed an unbelievable dedication to public service, to wanting to keep his community safe.
The night he was struck, Officer Leota was working as a member of the annual Holiday Alcohol Task Force, and his death has outraged the chief.
This officer was killed serving the public, trying to prevent the exact crime that killed him.
We have not been able to reach the driver involved in this fatal collision. Officer Leota is remembered as an exemplary officer who had a passion for serving the community.
This county is worse because Officer Noah Leota is not out driving around his patrol car, that he is not out here serving the community. God bless Officer Noah Leota. God bless the Leota family. God bless the Montgomery County Police Department.
It's an event that attracts the who's who of Montgomery County. The Committee for Montgomery held its annual legislative breakfast this week, and the panel discussion included some leaders from around the region.
Virtually everybody in this room is from Montgomery County.
The conversation may have started off with some ribbing, but the support these local leaders have for each other is no joke. Regional economic development was the hot topic of a panel discussion that included the executives of Montgomery and Prince George's counties and the mayor of Washington, D.C.
The success of Montgomery County it leads to the success in the district and Prince George's County. And there are a lot of things that we share in common. How do we attract businesses that are going to support the region, invest in schools, and make sure that residents have safe and reliable transportation?
For us to come together on those critical issues as we go into the legislative session is very important.
The more we work to build the region, I think the better it is for all of us, and I think that we have established a good working relationship to talk about our respective challenges and opportunities, but also how we can continue to work for the region. And I think saying that to the number of people here, all these elected officials in and around this area, I think is very helpful.
In the crowd, over 800 people, including many business leaders, community activists, school officials, and politicians. Other topics discussed included affordable housing, job growth, the Purple Line, the Metro, and the FBI.
I like the conversation about locating FBI in Prince George's. We all support that. And there will be lots of employees who live in Montgomery who will take the Purple Line to the FBI headquarters if it locates there. So really, we need to work more closely together as a region.
We've been so competitive for way too long, and now we have to put that competitiveness aside and move into collaboration to grow our entire regional economy.
We sell ourselves as a region, and it's important for us to admit it.
It's definitely exactly what we need more of. I mean, we often have Maryland state leaders here, which is terrific, but to see, the mayor of D.C. and the Prince George's executive here at the same time talking about the shared priorities we have for education, transportation, economic development, that's exactly what we need to be doing, especially vis-a-vis the competition we have with Northern Virginia.
Having those kinds of relationships, having us talk at both the executive level and at the council level and working together is going to be the future to push this region ahead.
Also at this event, the Committee for Montgomery outlined its legislative priorities, which include increasing voter turnout, education, economic development, and new transit systems such as the Quarter Cities Transitway, as well as long-term I-270 improvements. The Maryland General Assembly begins its 2016 session on January 13th. Just 1 week earlier, local business and political leaders gathered for the 15th annual Minority Legislative Breakfast. MyMC Media's Willie Inman reports.
Here at the 15th Annual Minority Legislative Breakfast, business leaders discuss key issues with elected officials.
The goal of this gathering is to make sure that we, the three minority communities, are engaged, actively participating, contributing to make this country, make this state, make our county even a better place for all of us.
The Legislative Breakfast is a meeting hosted by the African American Chamber of Commerce, Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and the Asian Political Alliance. It presents an opportunity for members to talk and share their interest. Diversity was at the top of the agenda this year.
And there are a few unique challenges we often face, such as racial prejudice, language barrier, and cultural differences. And we are here today to have that conversation, to ask for your support.
Getting together to discuss these issues is also important to local leaders.
These days, in a time of such strife and misbehavior about terrorist threats and the like, it's really an important statement of how Montgomery County comes together and how we work together as a community. Everyone at this breakfast has been long involved in county issues, has contributed mightily to our success, and is really part of the fabric that makes us really great.
We've had a new conversation about race that's kind of broken open in the country. We've done that a few times over the last few years. That conversation always seems to close back up again. I think that this time it is broken open, wide open, in a way that is not going to close.
Leaders committed to working harder to promote diversity and opportunities for minorities in Montgomery County.
A lot of times we may approach them different because we're looking at different ethnicities. And so we all respect each other's differences and our commonalities, and we work well.
For County Report this week, I'm Willie James Inman.
Coming up on County Report this week, there's a new grocery store along Rockville Pike, and officials say it's the largest of its kind in Montgomery County. And new towing restrictions are in effect. Stay with us. County Report this week is coming right back.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going. Recycle more now.
This message brought to you by FEMA. Home fires occur most often in winter. Keep anything that can catch fire at least 3 feet from heating equipment. And never use an oven to heat your home. Stay in the kitchen when frying, grilling, or broiling food. Turn space heaters off when you leave the room or go to bed. Make sure all vents are clear of snow and ice to allow carbon monoxide to vent outside. Have your furnace, heating system, and chimneys serviced each year by a qualified professional. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls: 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Sonia Burke. There's a new grocery store open along Rockville Pike. MyMC Media's Maureen Chaudhary has our story.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to the new Rockville Safeway.
Rockville Pike is now home to the largest Safeway in Montgomery County. At a grand opening event, officials and community members marked the occasion with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. The new store, located at 1800 Rockville Pike, is a part of the latest development project at the Twin Brook Metro Station, also known as the Galvin.
It's the Safeway project today, but tomorrow it's Galvin. which is 356 apartments, 15% of which are affordable, designated affordable units, 11 other retailers in addition to Safeway, and it's the third of large mixed-use projects we've developed here at the Twin Brook Metro Station.
Well, this is so important, number one, because so many people are moving to this area in Rockville, and number two, it's right near Metro, and so this is exactly the kind of development we want to encourage in Montgomery County because it's less carbon intensive, it's less car intensive.
For Safeway and developers, convenience for customers is key.
I hope as you walk the store, you'll take your time and look at the assortment and some of the specialty items that you won't find in all of our stores and certainly not in our competitors.
We go to Safeway routinely, but they close our store. I like the choice. Got a lot of choices here compared to the other store we used to go to.
Well, we were a little bit worried about parking, but it was very easy to park, so that was a plus.
I think it's super nice to have it close to the Metro. It'll be nice for us when we don't have a car that we can still get our grocery shopping done.
Safeway also highlighted its commitment to working with local communities by presenting contributions to the Richard Montgomery High School Marching Band, Jewish Community Center of Greater Washington, and the Rockville Fire Department. And in case you missed the grand opening, Safeway representatives say there's still more to come.
We'll have many events, many great deals out there, some of the prices that are unheard of that you haven't seen probably in 15, 20 years.
For Counter Report this week, I'm Maureen Chaudhary.
The county's new towing law went into effect earlier this fall, and this week on the county's Spanish language show, we talked with Eric Friedman, director of the Office of Consumer Protection. He spoke about how the new law prohibits spotters to identify vehicles for towing, requires larger signs at parking lots, and allows consumers to see the contract between a towing company and property owners.
And another requirement is the owner of the parking lot has to authorize each particular vehicle to be towed, except during the middle of the night between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. So they have to say that they want each vehicle towed. This is not a hunting license. Towers are not allowed to do spotting or patrol towing where they just run around looking for what they think is a violation. They have to be responding to a parking problem that the owner of the parking lot has requested they tow a vehicle.
This law is designed to address overly aggressive and predatory towing practices. The Office of Consumer Protection asserts that an average of 5,000 vehicles were being towed monthly in the county. Council members passed this new legislation over the summer, and Executive Leggett signed it into law. During the holiday season, the Washington Regional Alcohol Program is offering a free cab ride service for drivers who have been drinking. Tom Pogue tells us more about Sober Ride in this week's Transportation Update.
Hi, I'm Tom Pogue, a Community Relations Manager for the Department of Transportation. Here's an update for Montgomery County. This season, don't let a holiday celebration become a tragedy. Every year, more than 400 people are injured in alcohol-related collisions in Montgomery County. If you're drinking, designate a driver. If anyone in your party has had too much to drink, see that they get a ride home with someone sober or call them a taxi. The Washington Regional Alcohol Program, or WRAP, is a nonprofit public-private coalition formed to fight drunk driving. Through state, federal, and corporate funding, WRAP operates a free cab service called Sober Ride. If you need a ride home from the district or surrounding counties, including Montgomery, call Sober Ride at 800-200-TAXI. Sober Ride will give you a free ride home up to a $30 fare. Since 1993, Sober Ride has provided 50,000 free cab rides to impaired drivers. For more information on taxi service in Montgomery County, go to our website at montgomerycountymd.gov. We're working to keep your holidays safe.
Local Muslim residents spoke out at a recent community meeting with county officials about concerns in their community following recent terrorist attacks. MyMC Media's Maureen Chaudhary has more.
Local Muslims are speaking out against discrimination and bullying in schools.
In my school, I've called, my family came, I've came. We said so many things, they don't do anything. And we talked to administrators countless times. They talk, but that doesn't change anything. They call me a snitch and then they say more things. And things get just progress and they get worse and worse as I tell them.
The young man who spoke, the last one, when he said he only gets the comfort from the Muslim community because nothing out there for him at his school and that there's no support. This is very sad. This is really a very poor decision in our public schools. They don't have the support that our kids need.
Representatives from Montgomery County's Human Rights Committee hosted this special meeting in light of recent terrorist attacks.
It is in our best interest as a community to always be aware of the concerns of all of our residents who make up Montgomery County.
Community members of other faiths also showed up to the meeting to find out about resources they can access.
I think everybody kind of has a sensation of helplessness, and it's transforming into, what can I do now? What can I do today? Do I know a Muslim woman I can go to the grocery store with so she doesn't feel afraid?
Other topics of concern included distrust between the community and law enforcement, as well as combating stereotypes portrayed by the media.
Donald Trump got so many minutes on the air for a foolish comments that he made. Yet, he was covered fully. The media has a certain perspective, and we need to change it.
I don't have that relationship of complete dependence and trust with the police, and I think that the police needs to step up.
And the conversation isn't over.
We're going back and first of all be able then to translate what we actually heard tonight from the tape, get all those questions down. We're hoping within 30 days to be back here and share that response with the community.
For County Report This Week, I'm Maureen Chaudhary.
Coming up on County Report This Week, we'll take you to the Executives Ball, which raises money for the arts. Stay right there. County Report This Week is coming right back.
Yeah, salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday, let's move Monday, swap us next Sunday. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. Montgomery County Public Schools recently hosted a career readiness event at Gaithersburg High School. MCPS TV reports.
Your child care is
More than 600 parents and students gathered at Gaithersburg High School on December 14th to learn more about MCPS course pathways that prepare students for successful futures in a wide variety of careers. This was the first ever Career Readiness Night hosted for families.
Employers were telling us that students that even graduate, even out of college, need to learn more job-embedded skills. And we have spent a lot in infrastructure in MCPS developing programs that do that. And we saw an under-enrollment. So we thought it was important to bring families back to the table to understand their options and what students benefit from participating in CTE programs. And that's why we're here today.
to Montgomery College.
Parents heard from Luis Ruiz, a 2013 MCPS graduate who attributes his success to the Medical Careers program at Paint Branch High School.
Medical Careers gave me an insight of going to the hospital, working with actual patients, having hands-on experience, and I learned from them as well as I learned from other nurses on what the medical field requires, what it will have what it takes to be in the medical field.
We want to make sure that all the opportunities are out there and explained to students, and knowing that more careers are having to do with certification, and not just college, but they need to prepare in the same way for careers as well as for college.
Specifics of MCPS course pathways were presented to families in breakout sessions throughout the evening. Students and their parents learned about programs that range from biosciences to construction to engineering and information technology.
Well, I thought in the auto body shop that, I would want to do it. Try to, explore different types of cars, how to fix the engine. And
we certainly gave us some exposure to things that we probably wouldn't have learned in a regular classroom.
To explore the new Career Readiness for Students website, visit the MCPS website and search Career Readiness.
For all those music enthusiasts out there, the Montgomery College World Ensemble has geared up for its fall concert to bring the sounds of the world all in one place.
Dozens of guests came to the Perella Performing Arts Center on Montgomery College's Rockville campus to experience the Montgomery College World Ensemble celebrate the cultures of India, Latin America, and Africa through music. The Montgomery College World Ensemble is a collection of MC students and faculty who are musically inclined and enjoy performing culturally derivative pieces. Professor of music at Montgomery College and director of the World Ensemble, Don Avery, started the program some 14 years ago.
So when I first interviewed here, the dean said, what do you think would be a great contribution to this school musically? And I suggested starting a world ensemble or a world arts festival, because I saw the diversity here, which is so unusual compared to other schools, and we have a lot of talented musicians.
The MC World Ensemble has multiplied in size, growing from a small group of 15 musicians to currently over 100. The musical selections are chosen by the director, but the choices are inspired from those actually in the ensemble.
This semester we had a student composer, and so I wanted her to have the experience of premiering a piece and writing for our ensemble. And then oftentimes we'll have students come in ahead of time. They'll let me know during the break about songs they might want to do, so I'll research them and start the arrangements before the class starts.
This year's ensemble worked in collaboration with the Northwestern High School Orchestra and Choir, granting these high schoolers the opportunity to work with college and professional level performers.
Now we have Leonardo Lucini, who's been with us for several years, running the Latin band, and that's been a huge contribution, very fun, a lot of energy. And then this semester and a couple of other semesters, we had Steve Bloom, who's a brilliant hand percussionist, one of the most famous in the country. It's an amazing exposure of hands-on music and culture for the students.
You can watch the MC World Ensemble's performance of the music of India, Latin America, and Africa in its entirety on YouTube at youtube.com/Montgomery College. For County Report this week at Montgomery College, I'm James McLean.
The theme of this year's Executive Ball was One Enchanted Evening, and that theme aptly describes this creative event that brings hundreds of people together to raise money for the arts. Take a look.
It is important for us to keep in mind that this is in fact a fundraiser. We want to ensure that we have the resources that are coming from the private sector to match what we're doing on the governmental side, to make certain that we continue to enhance the arts and humanities in Montgomery County.
It's our 30th anniversary, celebrating really the spirit of humanity and of the people who live here, the opportunities that folks have to express themselves in art, in music, in dance, in every format is symbolized in the people here today.
The arts are so very important for all of us. Throughout Montgomery County and literally throughout the world, because truly it is the way that we can communicate with each other, whether we're actually speaking or whether we're not. We can enjoy each other's company when we're looking at an object or whether we're just looking at each other. So it's truly a wonderful night tonight to celebrate the arts.
Coming up next on County Report this week, we'll take you to a tree lighting in the city of Rockville. And then we'll tell you why Santa is riding across Montgomery County on a Harley. Don't go away. County Report this week is coming right back.
mister, down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus. I'm placing you in timeout. And this timeout means big fines and possible points on your license. And more importantly, you could have endangered students' lives. That's why, to curb this reckless behavior, school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe. So play it smart, play it safe, and respect the bus.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Be active, Montgomery. Woo! Be active, Montgomery. Be active, Montgomery. Be active, Montgomery.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. The holiday season is in full swing, and Rock 11 Now's Colby Ford had the chance to kick off the festivities in Rockville Town Square with the annual lighting of the holiday tree.
I'm Colby Ford here in Rockville Town Center, where the holiday season officially kicks off with the lighting of this tree behind me.
3, 2, 1.
The holiday season officially got underway in Rockville with festive music and even a visit from Old St. Nick and Mrs. Claus. Folks from around the city came to carry on family customs and to make more memories that will last a lifetime.
He's actually born on Christmas Eve, so it's really special for us. We just came down here to celebrate, to take a picture with him, since last time we took a picture he wasn't born yet. So yeah, it's really special for us.
Well, holiday season means family, and it means special occasions, and introducing her to new traditions and everything like that.
It is also the season of giving, and the city wanted to make sure that no one is forgotten during this time of year.
I love this time of year, and I think Town Center just does it up right. This is a great opportunity for the city. We're partnering again with Manna Food, and everybody hopefully bringing food to give. This is when people tend to think about others, and Rockville has the Rockville Holiday Drive, and just everybody please give, and give generously.
We prepared food items and dropped those items off, which is, a way to give back, and so we're very thankful that we can do that.
And it's not too late to take part in Rockville's Holiday Drive. You can donate canned food, $20 Target and/or Giant gift cards, and toys by December 31st. For more information on how you can help this season, just call Rockville's Community Service Department at 240-314-8310. So why not make Rockville Town Square a part of your holiday tradition? With ice skating, shopping, and all the great restaurants, you're sure to find something to make your season bright.
Did you see him? Santa was spotted riding a Harley across Montgomery County the week before Christmas as part of the Montgomery County Police Department's annual Santa Ride. The guy in the red suit had a police escort as he collected gift bags and donations for the Children's Inn at NIH. Santa's motorcycle journey began in Germantown and included stops in Gaithersburg, Olney, Silver Spring, and Bethesda. As you can see from this stop in Olney, Mrs. Claus was along for the ride. With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Sonia Burke. Thank you for watching.